Joe Rogan recently shared his thoughts on the rising tension between Ilia Topuria and Terence Crawford, and it became a hot topic in the fight world. The drama started when Crawford made his walkout for the historic matchup against Canelo Alvarez, and chose to come out to the signature song that fans usually associate with Topuria.
Who do you watch in the UFC that you think has the best boxing?
My guy, what's his name?
You seen Topuria's? Cody Garbrandt?
He the best UFC boxer.
Have you seen Topuria?
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Cody got them hands.
But Cody's not, like, I'm not on him, but he's not on the...
But I'm saying, we talking about straight boxing.
Straight boxing?
We ain't talking about nothing else. We talking about straight boxing skills. I just think Cody got the best boxing skill UFC. That's just my opinion.
So you think if there was one UFC fighter that would have any chance against you in the world, it'd be him?
No, he's too small. In the boxing room? No.
From the UFC world, Ilia Topuria says that if you guys ever boxed, he would knock you out based on reverse punch.
That dude drunk, you know. Hey, you know, a lot of MMA guys, they drink a lot, so he must been on that alcohol that day.
Did you know Ilia Topuria walks out to that song in the UFC?
You said what?
Ilia Topuria walks out to that song in the UFC.
Did he? Oh, good. Good for him.
Crawford stated, I don't know who he is. Ilia's mad. It works every time, and Ilia went crazy. Ilia's just, you don't know who I met you at this. When Ilia responds with truth, when he brings the receipts and the facts, that's what you do when you're angry. Conor was always willing to risk it. Ilia, I believe, is willing to risk it. Ilia versus Crawford. Am I wasting my time talking to you guys about that? Maybe not. There's not yet something here, but there's not nothing here either.
Ilia Topuria's call-out was taken as a joke, and people are enjoying it. Topuria claimed he'd knock out Crawford in the first contact in a boxing match. So how did Crawford, one of the best pound-for-pound boxers on the planet, respond? He didn't get mad. He just laughed and said, "That dude is drunk." Crawford completely brushed it off, joking that a lot of MMA guys, they drink a lot. The boxing MMA crossover is back, and seeing Dana White's involvement in boxing can result in cross-promotional matches.
That moment immediately ignited tension between the two fighters, and ever since, fans have been buzzing about the possibility of a crossover clash.
You're talking like he has to train. Topuria has to train all the skills: kicks, knees, elbows, takedowns, grappling, cage work. Terence has only trained his hands for however many years. I know he wrestled in high school or some shit like that. Like, it's not a fair fight when you take away all your other weapons, you know? So like, you're essentially saying I can beat you at, you know, in an unfair fight, unfair for me, and I can beat you, you know, with the cards stacked against me. So that's a tough one to believe, right? It's a tough buy-in there. So I'm not convinced one iota. Like, I don't think he stands a chance. But people do fucking amazing things in this world, bro. It blows us away sometimes. What Francis did blew me the fuck away. So I'd hate putting it past him. I think, again, it's silly for anybody to be like, oh yeah, of course he's gonna win that fight. Like, it's fucking Ilia Topuria. Like, he knows how to fight, you know? Like, it's ridiculous. It's an unfair fight. Like, it's literally an unfair fight. Like, he doesn't train his hands as much as Crawford does. So it's completely unfair. But, you know, I guess that's just me with my little optimistic, positive self-talk person there. Because I'd love to see an MMA guy, top MMA guy, go and be a top boxer. I would just love it. It's just not going to happen for them, most likely.
Ilia Topuria said that he would knock out Terence Crawford in boxing. He goes, I won't talk about what would happen between me and Bud in an octagon. I'll talk about what would happen in a boxing ring. I put him to sleep in the first contact. Chill, BS or no?
I think Ilia knocks him out.
Ilia Topuria wasted no time firing back, making it clear he wasn't impressed by the move. For him, Crawford walking out to his signature music felt like pure disrespect. The tension between the UFC's surging contender and boxing's pound-for-pound great has only escalated since then. Fans are already calling it one of the most unusual yet intriguing rivalries in recent memory. And now, speculation is heating up. What if these two actually went head-to-head? Could we witness another massive crossover showdown, this time pitting Topuria against Crawford, much like the McGregor versus Mayweather spectacle?
Crawford had the goddamn audacity to walk out to Ilia Topuria's walkout song. I mean, what on earth is going on? How dare he? That is Ilia Topuria's song, okay? Ilia Topuria took exception to this in a very big way, and now these two are going back and forth. They are talking shit, and Crawford ain't having none of it. He's like,
who the f*** is that guy?
He's not on my level. He's not on Conor McGregor's level. What the hell is going on? I mean, come on, let's be honest. Jake Paul's fighting Gervonta Davis. If that can happen, or him fighting Mike Tyson, if there's a world that we live in where that can go down and get watched by millions of people on Netflix, then Topuria versus Crawford isn't too crazy when you think about it.
You have interest in fighting him.
For what?
Money.
What money would I get out of fighting him? Tell me how much I'm gonna get out of fighting him.
Floyd made a lot, obviously, to fight Conor.
He's not nowhere near on the level of Conor McGregor. Let's be real. Stop it. Don't ever compare him to Conor. Conor was here. He's here. Like I said, I don't know this guy. I never seen this guy fight. And I watch a lot of MMA, you know what I mean? Maybe, you know what I mean? I'm slipping. Maybe he's a good fighter, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I honestly never seen this guy fight, for sure. I've seen Conor McGregor fight a lot of times. It's night and day. You know it's night and day. Don't ever try to say they on this level. What we talking about? What we talking about? We not talking about that. Tell that guy to, you know, keep up the good work in his career. I wish him the best.
The MMA world has been quick to poke fun at the notion of Topuria entering a boxing ring against Terence Crawford. Many argue he wouldn't stand a chance, pointing out that boxing is an entirely different discipline. Crawford, after all, is widely regarded as one of the most technically gifted fighters of his era, with elite timing, airtight defense, and razor-sharp counterpunching that set him apart from nearly everyone else.
Before the fight, the Crawford-Canelo fight, and you had a Cavs hat on. This time you've got a GOAT hat on. Is that how you're feeling? I know it says Muhammad Ali, but is that how you're feeling about Bud's performance, about his whole career?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that way, man. GOAT. Greatest of all time, man. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to his coaches. Not just me, Saul Red, Bernie, Chet, nutritionists, you know, everybody played a part.
Canelo said he's way better than Mayweather. What do you think to that?
Who, Terence?
Yeah.
Of course. Of course he is.
First reaction, of course, it was about size of Crawford. Is it okay for him to move up 2 weight classes? Yeah. But then I saw him in Dubai. I saw him. He's big and he has very good skills. He's one of my favorite boxers. He able to win this fight. But there is a lot of there is a lot of things, small things, which we don't know how he will deal with this. He need to get used to the power and pressure of 168 because it's different, big difference to be honest. But he's able. He has good skills. He's awkward. He can use 2 boxing stand.
With Crawford going up, I believe he can put a beating on anybody 154, 160.
But not 68.
Nah, Benavidez is.
Canelo. Yeah.
Canelo. I think he's a smart fighter. He doesn't rely on his power. Crawford ain't a fighter who just relies on his power. And then Canelo, you know, when he's fought Belenga, then fought Ryder, Munguia. It's even. I think it'd be a 50-50 fight if Crawford fought Canelo.
Trying to go punch for punch with Crawford under boxing rules would be nearly impossible. Still, Ilia Topuria's undefeated record, fearless mindset, and unshakable confidence make him the kind of fighter who never backs down. His rising stardom in the UFC only fuels the crossover buzz. While most believe Crawford would dominate him in a pure boxing contest, others whisper about how the tables would turn in a hybrid match or an MMA fight, where Crawford would likely stand little chance against Topuria's diverse skill set. Joe Rogan and much of the MMA community are locked in on this rivalry. It's strange, it's unexpected, and it has fans debating non-stop. Could we really see Topuria versus Crawford in the future? Or is this just another chapter of fight world drama designed to stir hype without ever materializing? One thing's for sure, the crossover chatter is only just beginning. Both Topuria and Crawford are at the absolute peak of their careers, and if the stars align, this could become one of the most talked about clashes in combat sport history.